Hello, and welcome to the online platform of Coachify. Now, let's start with the discussion of today's newspaper. आज के न्यूज़पेपर की जो सबसे पहली न्यूज़ है, that is this one. That Rashmi Shukla is the first woman DGP of Maharashtra. The post of DGP is the highest police post in a state, and she is going to be the first woman to hold this post in Maharashtra, and she's going to take this charge from the officer named Rajneesh Seth, and her tenure is due to end in June this year. And उससे पहले she was holding in सशस्त्र सीमा बल, the border guarding force. So आपके इस न्यूज़ में काम की चीज़ है वो ये, the name of the new DGP and the state she belongs to and the batch she belongs to, that is your 1988 batch. Okay. So now moving on to the next thing. The next news is about the new rules for granting symbols to new parties. The symbols to the political parties are granted by the Election Commission, that is a constitutional body, from Article 324 to 329. तो आपके जो symbols होते हैं वो Election Commission ने देने होते हैं, और इसी के context में Election Commission ने कुछ rules जनरेट किए हैं, जैसे कि आपके जो political parties हैं उनको 3 साल के फाइनेंशियल ईयर्स के स्टेटमेंट्स देने हैं with the expenditure of the last 2 elections and the signature of the office bearer of the party along with the application form for the symbols. और ये जो rules हैं they would come into effect from the January 11. So the basics of election commission and who grants the symbols to the new political parties, these are important. उसके बाद the next news is changes in the Navy's top deck. Dinesh K. Tripathi is the new Vice Chief of the Naval Staff. आपने इनका नाम ध्यान रखना है. Along with that, आपके जो Navy के at present Chief of the Naval Staff है, he is your R. Hari Kumar, जिनका tenure अभी खत्म होने वाला है on April 30th, this one. ठीक है? So यहाँ पे 2 नाम important है. First is your R. Hari Kumar, who is at present the Chief of the Naval Staff, which is going to change after 30th April, and the recent appointment of Dinesh K. Tripathi as the new Vice Chief of Naval Staff. इसमें सिर्फ और सिर्फ single question बनता है. After that, the next news is about ISRO to perform crucial maneuver tomorrow to bind Aditya L1 into L1 orbit. आदित्य L1 आपका एक सन एक्सप्लोरेशन बेस्ड प्रोजेक्ट है. ये आपके स्पेस बेस्ड ऑब्जर्वेटरी रहेगी टू स्टडी द सन, और इसको पिछले साल लॉन्च किया गया था इन द ईयर 2023 ऑन 2 सितंबर. दिस वन 2 सितंबर को इसको लॉन्च किया गया फ्रॉम द सतीश धवन स्पेस सेंटर इन द श्रीहरिकोटा. एंड नाउ दिस आदित्य L1 इज गोइंग टू बी लोकेटेड ऑन द पॉइंट L1. यहाँ पे L1 पॉइंट का क्या मतलब है? The L1 means L1 is a Lagrange point. L1 refers to the Lagrange point 1 of the Sun Earth system. Normally Lagrange points वो points होते हैं जहाँ पर 2 celestial bodies का gravitational force balance हो जाता है, and any object or the project you put on those points, they are balanced. For example, L1 is a location in space where the gravitational force of the 2 celestial bodies are in equilibrium. इससे आपकी stability मिलेगी. So जो आपका प्रोजेक्ट है आदित्य L1, इसको L1 पॉइंट पे रखा जाएगा टू स्टडी द सन सो दैट द ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्सेस ऑफ बोथ द बॉडीज आर बैलेंस्ड. ओके, एंड इट वाज लॉन्च्ड ऑन September 2nd, 2023. नाउ दिस आदित्य L1 इज गोइंग टू बी बाइंड टू द पॉइंट L1. अभी तक ये आपके सफ़र में था. अब इसका सिंस द लॉन्च ऑफ दिस प्रोजेक्ट ऑन September 2nd, नाउ दिस इज गोइंग टू बी सेट अप ऑन द L1 पॉइंट. The last news of 5th January is China-US hold rival drills in the disputed South China Sea. जो South China Sea है, this is this area. It's a sea this is a South China Sea. This is China. Okay. This is a disputed area, especially in the context of exclusive economic zones, जो भी आपके water body में एक area होता है जहाँ पर आपके जो nations होते हैं उनको rights दिए जाते हैं for the economic exploration. Now the issue is that China is claiming this area, whereas along with China, Vietnam, Philippines, and these states are also claiming a part in the South China Sea, and it is a disputed topic since a decade. So now US has also started the interference, and because of that, they are holding rival drills in the South China Sea. That's it. Okay, so this is it for the today's newspaper. Thank you.